There's a lot of similarities between us. I think the main one being that we try and play a same style of football, and the personalities and the characters and the way that our players play is very similar. The matchup is as close as you're going to get for a final, I think.
You're in for an excitement. I think it's going to be a battle on both ends for both teams. As a back line, we look forward to the challenge. Obviously, we've had a successful season, and it's been fun to play with that group, and obviously having Hope behind you is just unbelievable. It takes you to the next level. Being able to go against some of the best attacking players in the world, that's a challenge that you want to take on as a defense, and I think we're looking forward to it. And obviously they're going to be dangerous at times, and it's just about, can they make the most of their opportunities, and can we limit the amount of opportunities that they have.
They've got some great players, great defenders, great forward players, a lot of pace as well with Amy Rodriguez. And then Lauren Cheney playing off her. We know their threats. We've played them 3 times this year, and we need to try and stop that as much as possible and play our game. And hopefully we'll do that tomorrow.
They're a fantastic team. I feel like the 2 best teams are in the final. Been 1-2 all year basically, and just the style of play and how strong we've been kind of from top to bottom, both teams. They kind of like to play the same way we do. They like to have the ball and feel uncomfortable when they don't have the ball. So we'll try to disrupt that, I'm sure, and they'll try to do the same. But hopefully we have some kind of home field advantage, which will help. Although they've played in like 160 degrees, so we turned it down a little bit for them.
We worked really hard in pre-season on being hard to beat, and we didn't really work too much on the attacking side of our game because we believed that we had, the talented players to be able to score goals at any time, but we needed to be hard to beat, and I think we did really well at that. In the first 10 games we conceded maybe 1 goal inside our 18-yard box, and I think that was testament to how we'd prepared for the season, and that for us is crucial. We've been really hard to score against, and I think that's going to be the case tomorrow. We've got to be that. We've got to be hard to beat. We've got to be hard to break down, because Kansas are a side that can also score in a split second with the talent they have. So that's been a focus of our week. That's been what we've been talking about, and making sure that we just go over the habits that we've been going through throughout the whole season.
I think you have to credit Laura for the chemistry that we've found on the field. I think what she was able to do in the off-season is a testament to what we've been able to do on the field. I can't credit the organization enough, the Seattle Reign organization, the way that they run this. It's the most professional program I've ever played in, and like you said, I've played in clubs all over the world. So it's a credit to what they've built and the environment that they've created for us to play in, and I think you're seeing the results of that on the field.
Last year when I signed, I knew I was coming into a team with great players, and it was whether we could gel, and I think that was always going to be the case because how many players we've got and how good they are, and I think that happened fairly quickly with us. We all just gelled together, all over the pitch with the players that were here from last year, and then including me and the additional ones this year, and I think everyone's seen how well we can play together.
In one respect, it's just another game, and that's kind of how we've looked at it all season. And I think what I'm most excited about is that I hope it's a game that does this league justice, and the progression this game has made in the U.S., and not just foreign players, but the U.S. players, and getting to combine those and seeing what happens in 2 of the best teams that have been consistently the best teams all season. So I think it sets itself up to be a really good game, and I just hope that we all go out there and are able to put on a show that highlights what this league is, to the US, but also to the world, I think.
The exposure around the finals has been fantastic, and I think it will be a great showcase for the league. I agree. I think both semi-finals in different ways were good showcases of what the talent offers in this country, and I think the league's shown this year that it's moving forward. The talent has been tremendous across the league. The standard's definitely risen from last season, and I think for tomorrow, I think you'll see 2 teams that are the elite of what's going on at the minute in this league, and it can only be a good thing.